And I'm here with next weather meteorologist Dave Warren, and what I can see is that there are two things that are true. It was hot there at that location, and hot in Broward County as well, where we had another supply drive.
Hey, do you want to do the weather?
Heck no, you got it. Let's open the window or whatever.
You're off to a good start. You're off to a pretty good start.
Thank you.
Hot out there, hazy skies. The sun tried to peek through that haze today, and the map shows that we did have a few showers developing here across the area. Now the clouds that build up and come off of these storms, which have developed over the interior here, continue to work their way south and push over the bay and right down there towards the Keys here. So these are the storms, the high clouds casting shadows there across much of the interior here. But that's it as far as the storms go. We still have this dust over us. Saharan dust still keeping us high and dry. A little air quality issue, just moderate. So if you're sensitive to these small particles in the atmosphere here, the moderate area has expanded. I want to take it easy here, especially middle of the afternoon here as you get that dust around. Showers have diminished. There's that cooler air that's trying to come out and work its way over towards Chrome Avenue, but we'll keep an eye on our next weather radar just in case one or two try to continue to develop air right over the interior. Lower 80s tonight, maybe the upper 70s by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. The showers will clear out tonight. It's the next weather rain tracker that we'll continue to watch. We're putting a 20% rain chance in tomorrow, but really that does not include much of the coast here, right along the coast. Much of the area will stay dry tomorrow, but we will start to get a few showers developing. The timing looks like it's coming in right about 10 to noon. By 1 o'clock, that breeze coming in from the southeast, pushing the showers right along the inland metro areas, and they try to push to the interior, but we're getting a little more moisture, a little less dust, so we'll up the rain chances just a bit. You see they could linger a bit there around Weston, maybe up towards Coral Springs or Parkland, maybe a stray shower briefly there middle of the afternoon. Inland storms again, clouds will build up and then they'll wind down here tomorrow evening. Now with the peak heat index, it is away from the coast. You have to go back west of the Turnpike or 441. That's where you're seeing brief triple-digit heat index values. The heat index will peak in the upper 90s right along the coast. It doesn't warm up like it does over the interior here. So a lower heat index right around Key Biscayne. At the beaches, it's a little cooler tomorrow, but if you're inland, you notice it's hot, especially late morning and early afternoon. We'll have heat index values in the upper 90s there in the Keys. Dust is around tomorrow. The dust thins out on Monday. The moisture comes back Tuesday. So we'll up the rain chances a bit by the middle of the week. We'll lower them by the end of the week as we get some more haze coming in from the southwest here. Not much activity expected in the tropics. We're always watching, but nothing is expected over the next 7 days with the National Hurricane Center tropical outlook here. 10–20% rain chance mainly over the interior right in the middle of the afternoon, noon 3 to 6 o'clock. Look at the beaches though. Low risk of rip currents, a light breeze southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Not bad on the water. There's no alerts. Light chop in the nearshore waters. Wind just about 5 to 10 knots coming in from the east to southeast here. 90 down to 89 Sunday to Monday. We're starting to up the rain chances and we'll put it right at 40% Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll lower it a bit on Friday and we're back down to 20% Saturday with a high temperature of 88 degrees.